Sorry, boys and girls. You could see my ugly mug today. We're gonna be looking at the 2024 Bard. Now, don't expect any like insightful thing from me because I'm a relatively new player and I've never played Bard. We do have one in the party, but he's been around for just a little bit, so we haven't really got to see the full-on, effects of a Bard yet. But let's take a look. I kind of know things, but go watch like XP to level 3 or like somebody who's super insightful for this stuff if you're looking for that. I'm just trying to get through this kind of fast to kind of get the changes out of the way. But let's see what's new with Bardic Inspiration. Starting at level 1, creatures granted Bardic Inspiration now have an hour to use it instead of 10 minutes. That's crazy. Bardic Inspiration can now be rolled after a creature fails a d20 test. That's crazy. And Bardic Inspiration can now be granted to a creature who can hear or see you. Okay, Bardic Inspiration is insane. They gave you an hour instead of 10 minutes. That's insane. So at level 2, you get Expertise, which, let's see. I think Expertise. Isn't that like double proficiency? See, this is where I'm dumb. Song of Rest is removed, so you can't use the ability to let or your allies on a short rest use an extra hit dice. Our bard is level 4, so he's had it for 2 levels now. He's never really used it because we've never really had to with the party composition. So I guess that's okay. I don't. I'm not too worried about it. It might be. I don't know. It might be a bad change. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that change in the comments. Okay, so let's see. College of Dance is a new subclass. That's sick. I want to look. I want to look at College of Dance. Like I said, I might do a video on all the subclasses. But what I'm gonna do is, if I do that, like last video, Barbarian, I'm gonna do all the subclasses in one video. Bard, all the subclasses in one video. But I kind of want to do that. Say College of Glamour replaces Dark Performance with Beguiling. I'm really dumb, by the way. Magic. College of Lore no longer has immunity rules against cutting words. Okay. College of Valor can now use a simple or martial weapon as a spellcasting focus and can use a cantrip as an extra attack. That's kind of crazy. That sounds good, anyways, to me. Oh man. Alright, so Font of Inspiration can expend a spell slot to regain one use of Bardic Inspiration. Is that what it is? Has a lot more freedom. Let's see. Once you reach level 5, you can expend a spell slot to regain a use of Bardic Inspiration. This does not cost an action, so you can choose to use it when you want to expend the Bardic. I really like the flexibility of some of the stuff that they have. With you can use it after they fail a roll, or you can use it like on the spot to use a Bardic Inspiration, and it's not an action to use it. That I really like stuff like that. Counter Charm. Now level 7 feature. Counter Charm is now a reaction. Yeah, this is one of the ones I was reading before I started doing this. So it's moved from level 6 to 7, but it is used as a reaction instead of an action, which grants allies advantage on their saving throws against being frightened or charmed. And let's see, where'd it go? You don't have to use it until you or your ally fails their saving throw. So they can fail, you give it to them, and then they re-roll with advantage. Like, that's crazy. And on top of that, you see, where's it at? I don't know. I can't get up there. Whatever. Feature doesn't have a limited uses. You can just use it as your reaction. There's no uses. You just use it. It's kind of crazy. So I'm just going to do this from now on. Magical Secrets, level 10. Magical Secrets also sees buff. Instead of getting 3 chances to access another class's spell list at fixed level intervals, Magical Secrets now lets you select spells from the Cleric, Druid, or Wizard spell list every time you can add to your prepared spell list and have them count as Bard spells. This means that from Bard levels 10 through 20, you can choose spells from 4 different classes, plus when you replace a Bard spell from your prepared spell list, you can replace it with a spell from another class's spell list. I'm dumb when it comes to stuff like this, so somebody in the description might have to explain that to me. So, you can choose spells from 4 different classes. Plus, when you replace a bard spell from your prepared list, you can replace it with a spell from other classes' spell list. Does that mean when you level up, you can choose from like 4 different classes? Is that what I understand? And then when you prepare your spells, which I don't remember how bards prepare their spells, but you can replace them instead of just like bard to bard. You can replace everything. I don't know if I got it right. Let me know. Level 18, you get superior inspiration, which moves from level. Wait. Oh, so it was the level 20 thing, but now it's down to 18. And 2014 allowed you to regain 1 use of Bardic Inspiration if your pool was depleted when you rolled initiative. In 2024, you regain up to 2 expanded uses of Bardic Inspiration if your current pool is less than that. So if you have 1 use, you'll get an extra, but if you have none, you'll get 2. Okay, that's kind of cool. And then we got the Epic Boon once again at 19, and they recommended Boon of Spell Recall, which increases your Intelligence, Wisdom, or Charisma by 1 to a maximum of 30. And whenever you cast a spell with a level 1 through 4 spell slot, roll a d4, and if the roll matches the spell level, you don't expend the spell slot. That's insane. I mean, that's a really cool one, because it's not super broken. Is Counterspell to level 3? So you could just, if you kept rolling 3s, just infinitely cast Counterspell, because you're not expending the spell slot. Or whatever other spell at level 4. Can Barnard Fireball? Because if so, I mean, you could just have infinite fireballs going out. But we also recommend the Boon of Skill, which grants you proficiency in all skills and gives you yet another expertise, or the Boon of Speed, which lets you disengage as a bonus action and adds 30 feet to your speed. What? Holy shit. Alright, let's see. Words of Creation. Your new level 20 feature really plays up the idea that the bard has mastered the magic of creation to the point where they have power over life and death. Okay. Words of Creation adds 2 of the most powerful level 9 spells to your prepared spell list. Power Word Kill and Power Word Heal. Oh shit. Bards can manipulate this power so well that you can potentially use it on 2 targets at once. Oh. Okay. Words of Creation allows you to cast these level 9 spells on a second creature within 10 feet of the original target. I want to know what Power Word Heal does. But I'm going to look it up later. Can I look? No look. Power Word Heal. A wave of healing energy washes over a creature you touch. The target regains all its hit points. If the creature is charmed, frightened, paralyzed, or stunned, the condition ends. If the creature is prone, it can use its reaction to stand up. The spell has no effect on dead or constructs. And I'm pretty sure, I think, if I'm not mistaken, 2024 removes the undead and construct thing, or construct or something. But either way, Words of Creation, fucking sick. That's insane. That's funny. It makes me want to play a bard, to be honest. I really kind of want to play a bard. Because what I would do is I would use, like, websites and shit. Or try to come up with, like, a... Because at the point that we play, my brain is just fucking fried. Because I work pretty much all day before we play. So what I would do is I would have, like, a general idea of what I want to say. And go, like, look it up and see if something could help me form it into, like, a poem. Or form it into a song or something. Like, general idea of what I want to say. But anyways, we're gonna stop. I do kind of like the changes to Bard, to be honest. Now, I don't necessarily know what the changes to subclasses are yet. I might do these at a different time. I'm not sure. I think for the next one, I'm gonna go back to Barbarian and look at the Barbarian subclasses, and that should be good enough. I don't know anymore. With that being said, I think I'm going to get out of here. I'm sorry you had to sit through 9 minutes of my ugly mug down here in the bottom. But, I don't know. With that, we're good. So, yeah, call to action. I don't know.